Powerful galactic beings, welcome back to another video. There is a growing sense of awareness among people about what is happening to our beloved planet. However, a great many people have yet to come to terms with the ascension of the Earth into a higher dimension as they continue to live in the delusion that this world is all that there is to live for, and that nothing lies beyond it which will bring them peace and happiness. This is the deception under which most people have been living for eons, and is one of the main reasons for so much unrest and frustration in the world. Mother Earth is now all set to move on. Nothing will stop her from rising. And anything that impedes her path to progress will be shattered, causing much harm and destruction in the world. Yet, it is all for the good of humanity and the planet. For far too long the Mother has been nudging mankind to wake up and take stock of his life, but these gentle signs of warning were disregarded as man continued to seek refuge in the charms of materialism. The days of pampering and being tolerant are over. Our beloved Mother is now going to take stringent measures against man's disobedience. The world is in for a rude shock which will shake him out of his reveries. The golden age is drawing close, too close than you can possibly imagine. Look around you, and you will notice the changes, even though they may be too subtle to really notice at a glance. Start believing in things beyond your materialistic lifestyle. Here are the 11 signs that the planet is entering the golden age are as follows. Number 1. The reawakening. Spirituality has come to be accepted in a big way. At one stage, people were hesitant to talk about it for fear of being ridiculed or ostracized by friends and colleagues. But times have changed drastically and spirituality is becoming a way of life. The internet, video channels, and bookshops are overloaded with all kinds of stuff concerning spirituality, paranormal and occultism without any restraint. Not to mention that with the growing demand, many charlatans are gleefully taking advantage of this opportunity to make a quick buck at the expense of people's gullibility. The light of a new day is raising the human consciousness where you start to connect with your inner being. It is a self-realization where you begin to question your old beliefs and conditionings. And as you explore new grounds of the unseen reality, you begin to discover your aha moments of truth. Consequently, you begin to live with a higher understanding about your spiritual connection with your inner self and the universe. Number 2. New healthful changes. An increasing number of people are beginning to live with the heightened awareness of their thoughts, deeds, and feelings. Spiritual awakening has given the masses a new lease of life and has opened up fresh avenues for a more sanitized and pollution-free life. Mankind is gradually introducing new environmental-friendly changes in his life, such as taking precautions to reduce pollution, using things made of recyclable material, consuming organically grown food, and growing their own herbs and vegetables in their backyard. People have started replacing electric power with solar energy in their homes, offices, and holiday resorts. Very soon, cars running on petrol and diesel will be obsolete as the use of electric cars will become mandatory. Number 3. The newer generation. Children of the newer generation are born with greater aptitude for technology. They have taken to the advanced know-how of electronic devices as though they have always been familiar with it. Most of these children are old souls who have chosen to be born in this age and time in order to help with the ascension of the planet with their innate wisdom, intelligence, and their unconditional love for Mother Earth. Many are born as way showers to the people of the older generation, and are leading the way to living a better and more eco-friendly lifestyle. Their contribution towards the planet's ascension are wide and varied: introduction to new energy-efficient and cost-effective instruments and devices, revolutionizing the techniques of medical science and technology, to be of service to others as spiritual healers and counselors, to serve as whistleblowers against the corrupt political leaders and the power elite, to promote new healthy and sanitized way of living, and so on and so forth. Number 4. Pandemic, a blessing in disguise. The pandemic brought about a global lockdown which helped to break the monotony of life where people were living like automatons day in and day out, shuttling to and from work and doing the same old things without really attending to their personal development. Most of the time people took their health, family, and friends for granted. This much-needed break came as a blessing in disguise whereby man could actually introspect on his life and make new changes, conducive for his spiritual and physical well-being. He began to value family life, friends, his health, and his freedom. Furthermore, the widespread disease was a great respite to nature. With the drastic reduction of pollution, nature and all sentient beings were able to live and breathe freely. Moreover, the pandemic brought about the awareness of sanitization which was, until then, bypassed callously. Number 5. Holistic way of life. Many people are following health regimes and turning to a holistic way of life in order to enjoy greater health, youthfulness, and stress-free life. Holistic healing addresses not just the physical, but all facets of your being and touches the core of your malady. Therefore, while relieving you of the malaise, energy healing empowers your mental and emotional bodies, as well. Holistic healing aims to balance your entire being and to ensure a disease-free body, for as long as you live. Number 6. Brighter world. The world is beginning to look brighter and greener as the higher intensity light pours down on the planet. New species of birds and flowers are spotted in many places. And it will not be long when the lion shall sleep with the lamb. Number 7. Veganism. People are becoming increasingly sensitive towards the cruelty meted out to the animal kingdom. Many have chosen to reject animal and poultry products from their diet and have turned to nature for pure foods. Veganism has begun taking the world by storm. Veganism is not only aimed against the ruthless slaughtering of animals but also serves to maintain good health and a robust heart. Conscientious entrepreneurs have introduced egg substitutes and mock meat, plant-based, products to cater to the palate of the vegan converts. Moreover, these products are healthier and even tastier than the meat of animals. To top it, you can indulge in it without feeling guilty. Number 8. Age reversal. Youthfulness and rejuvenation is replacing the classic symptoms of old age. People are becoming increasingly conscious of their health, looks and figure and are doing all they can to look more youthful and fit in their advanced years. This is a positive sign that people are preparing their bodies for a higher and healthier life. Number 9. People are rising to reclaim their rights. Men and women all over the world have started demanding justice against the crime and corruption which has blatantly been carrying on by the corrupt leaders, terrorists, and politicians, without anyone to question them. Now, people are demanding reasons and justification for their unlawful acts. In certain parts of the world, where women are forced to live under stringent measures and are denied the privilege their right to live freely, people have started challenging and fighting for the right of equality and freedom of women. Moreover, these brave hearts are even willing to lay their life down in order to overthrow the tyrannical leaders and bring about new constructive changes in the long-standing tradition of ill-treating women and depriving them of their right to live as free individuals on earth. Number 10. The apocalypse. The erratic weather and climatic conditions all over the world is nature's wake-up alarm for humanity to give up their offensive ways of living and to prime up for the golden age. Of late, natural catastrophes like the forest fires, typhoons, hurricanes, flash floods, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions have topsy-turvied countries and wiped out cities in many parts of the world. It is apparent that the forces of nature have joined hands to help the Mother with her ascension. The earth and all mankind will go through the darkest night before awakening to the light of the new day. The second coming. People are beginning to realize that the catastrophic events around the world are the signs of the second coming of Christ. And so they are waiting and praying for the Savior to descend on earth and save their souls. Conversely, the actual meaning of the second coming is the reawakening of your true self. Mankind is on the verge of raising his consciousness to Christhood and moving up with the planet to a higher dimension. The second coming is the return of your own Christ self and not about the return of a master or prophet outside of you. The second coming of Christ is the veritable resurrection of your true self in all its purity and perfection. I hope this video was really helpful. See you in the next video. Peace, love, and life.